Hello everyone, and I'm back with another showcase video. And today I have 5 minifigures from some of the Star Wars movies. And for this, I have Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and Emperor Palpatine, or Chancellor Palpatine, or Emperor Palpatine. But yeah. And also I have some minifigures. Another one is a updated one, and another minifigure I made, which I'll show at the end. And enough being said, let's get started. Okay, so starting off with our first minifigure, which is Anakin Skywalker, and starting off with the both the head and the hairpiece. The hairpiece is the Lego Anakin Skywalker hairpiece, but painted in brown. The face is just the Lego Anakin Skywalker head, but I painted the scar right here on the left um, on the left eye right there, and yeah. So and then now starting off with the torso right here. Uh, Pretty much now for the torso right here. Pretty much on the torso I just painted this part right here. I think it was I think I painted the torso brown, I think. But now starting off with the robes right here. The little robe things right here were made from e-tape, and then I painted the sides right here. If you can see, paint like the sides right there of the robes, and then also I painted the little details right here on the robes right here, um, and then paint like the little skin tone right there, on the top of the torso, and then I painted some parts of the where the belt is right there, and it's a bit of a mess if you can see, but well, yeah, but yeah. So starting off with the little waist cape right here, and I just added some e-tape right here to the little for the little robes right here, and now for the little waist cape right here, I painted it brown, and then I also added now for the bottom top right here and the bottom right here, I just painted the little top and bottom right here black, and painted the middle brown, and then also I added a little piece of e-tape right here so it can connect the waist cape right here, and yeah. So and then you can see the back of the torso right here, and also made his robotic glove right here. If this would focus, now you can see a little bit. I made his robotic glove right here, and then I added some painted I painted some like lines right here on the glove, and yeah. Now starting off with the lightsaber right here. The lightsaber right here, I was inspiration to Lego Magic 9's Anakin Skywalker lightsaber right here. How I did it was just the top right here was made from a Lego, not from a Lego, but from a soda can right here, and I just bent it right here. Um, and this is pretty much the inside of a soda can right here. This silver part right here, and then I just painted some little details right here. And the lightsaber hilt right here was just a Lego regular lightsaber hilt, but upside down. And the little now this part right here was it was sculpted a little bit right here to resemble the Skywalker lightsaber Revenge of the Sith, where it had like 7 of those little um, black little lines right here on the bottom, right here. So I painted some silver in the middle of those little black lines, and I sculpted those, and yeah, that's pretty much it for Anakin Skywalker, and yeah, let's move on to the next minifigure. Okay, so starting off with our second minifigure, which is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and starting off with the hairpiece right here. The hairpiece is just the Lego Obi-Wan Kenobi hairpiece, but I painted the hairpiece in light brown, and I painted some gray right here on the sides, and also I also sculpted the little the front part right here of the hair right here where it's dangling. Pretty much, I sculpted that, and the face right here was just it was a Lego um, Legolas head from the Lord of the Rings um, um, sets. So pretty much the head was the Legolas um, headpiece, but I painted some new eyebrows um, right here, and I painted the beard right here in orange and a little light darker orange right here, and yeah, so I pretty much did that, and then yeah. Now the torso over here was a sand, like a sand, sand, a light tan torso right here, and then the robes right here was, same with Anakin's. It was E-tape, and then just painted some little black lines right here at the both the left and the right side right here, and then I just painted some of the little details right here of the little robes right here, and then also painted the little belt parts right here, and then yeah, and then the robe, same with well, not robe, but the waist cape right here, same with Anakin, was just a Lego cloth waist cape, but but E-tape, I think a little bit of E-tape right here at the end, right here to wrap it together right here, and you can see the back right here, and then the legs was just some tan legs, and I just painted the boots right here brown. Now the lightsaber right here, as we move forward to the lightsaber, as you can see, if we zoom in, not zoom in, if you look, if you can see right here, this was pretty much just all I got was just a Lego regular lightsaber hilt, but I cut off the top of the lightsaber, and I just painted the little details right here of his lightsaber. Painted little details right here, the gold right here, and orange right there, and yeah. So, and then and also one more thing on the Obi-Wan right here, and I also painted some wrinkles right here under the eyes right here, and then yeah. So that's pretty much it for Obi-Wan Kenobi, and yeah, let's move on to our next minifigure. Okay, so starting off with our third minifigure, which is Luke Skywalker, and starting off with the head, starting off with the hair and hairpiece right here. The hairpiece is the Lego Emmett hairpiece from the Lego movie, and but um, but this part right here, but I sanded the little pointy part right here of the hairpiece, and I just sanded it off, and then just painted the hairpiece in tan, and then also sculpted a little bit on the front of the hairpiece. The head is just the Lego normal Luke Skywalker head, and yeah, and then so yeah. Now the torso right here was just the Lego black torso right here, and pretty much his outfit right here is pretty much based on his outfit in Return of the Jedi, and also probably my favorite Luke Skywalker outfit from the Star Wars movies. Um, and yeah, now start off with the torso. If this would focus. Um, Starting off with the torso right here. Um, so pretty much the little part where the middle part right here, where the little shirt, not shirt thing, but this little part right here where this little thing right here pops out. That's pretty much made from like um paper, not paper, but I added some regular tape right here in the middle, and well, actually, I think that part in the middle was a e-tape, but um when I put the little but when the white thing right here where it's like tucked out, I pretty much just stick it with some regular tape and just painted it black in the middle, and then painted this little thing right here white, and then painted some little and also added some gray lines right here for where the thing in the middle is, and then also painted some little lines right here for the like this little outfit right here, and then added some little details on the top of the torso right here, where top of the torso right here, and then also painted the skin tone right here, and the belt right here was made from regular tape, and painted the details of the belt right there on the front and on the back, and there's the little detail, and then painted the belt black right there, and then also painted this little line right here to make it look like where the boots are right there on the legs, and yeah, and now his accessory is just his green lightsaber. And how I made this was the exact same thing how I did with my Obi-Wan minifigure, where I cut the top of the lightsaber hilt off and added the little details right here for the Luke's lightsaber. Painted some little um, gold and some black lines right there, and yeah. So that's pretty much it for Luke Skywalker, and yeah. So let's move on to the next minifigure. Okay, so starting off with our second to last minifigure of the showcase, we have is Darth Vader, and starting off with the helmet right here. Pretty much the Darth Vader helmet right here is pretty much from the recent Darth Vader minifigure from some of the Star Wars sets since the Lego Star Wars set of the um, Death Star Final Duel, since it was introduced in that set, and I basically pretty much just choose the helmet for that, and yeah, so pretty much the piece for the Darth Vader helmet is basically from that set, but I added some little detail. I painted some little um, some little parts right here of the bottom of the mask right there, and yeah. Now for the face, if we just get to the face right here, for the head right here, um, for Darth Vader right here. Um, Pretty much his from that set, from the Death Star Final Duel set. But I painted some little scars um, for Darth Vader's head right here, to make it look a little bit accurate to what Darth Vader's face looked like when it was unmasked at the in Return of the Jedi. And yeah, and starting off with the torso. Pretty much the torso was just a black torso, but I just added some little detail and also updated the torso a little bit from when you saw my last video. You saw my the other Darth Vader torso from that minifigure, but I updated the torso a little bit from that one. So yeah, so this one pretty much I just painted some gray lines right here for his outfit right here, and then also sculpted this little if this would focus. um I also sculpted this would focus again, and then I also sculpted this little like silver like thing right here of that's pretty much under Darth Vader's mask right here, and then also sculpted the little breathing box um right here, and then also the little belt right here was from the from the Batman minifigure from the Lego Batman movie sets, but the front sanded and just pretty much painted little details on the front of the belt, and yeah, and also the waist cape right here was just from a Lego pretty much just a Lego waist cape, just from a regular Lego waist cape, but painted in black, and then also painted the legs right here, some gray lines right there, and also added the little thing that's on his crotch, pretty much, and then also I extended the legs, pretty much, because well, if you look at a Darth Vader when he's next to someone, he's pretty much taller than the person that's standing next to him. For example, we have Luke right here. So here's the height difference. And pretty much for the extended leg part, I pretty much did the same thing for my beta minifigure from my Walking Dead minifigures. So pretty much I did that method, but I added some added some e-tape and some sculpting in the inside of that tape, pretty much to hold the legs together, pretty much. And also painted the arms right here, added some gray lines right there, and also added some e-tape for the gloves right there. And yeah, so pretty much I think this outfit for Darth Vader is pretty much based on his outfits in Empire Strikes Back, and a little bit in Return of Jedi. But yeah, and his accessories, of course, his lightsaber right here, which pretty much just added some little details right here on the handle right there, and yeah, that's pretty much it for Darth Vader. And let's move on to our last minifigure. Okay, so starting off with our final minifigure of the showcase, which is Emperor Palpatine. So pretty much starting off with the Emperor, pretty much this outfit right here is based on his outfit in The Rise of Skywalker when he sucks the life force of Rey and Kylo Ren. So pretty much I made this outfit right here, what he looked like when he did that, and yeah. So I'm starting off with the hood piece right here. The hood piece was just the regular Lego hood piece, but painted it black and removed the little middle part of the hood. The head is just a Lego Palpatine head, But I did some little paintwork right here on the face if I remove the hood, and so it'll be in focus when I show it right here. So when it's so so okay, so you can see right here I pretty much just it's just the Lego Palpatine head, but I pretty much painted everything in gray, and then painted his like wrinkles right here on his face, and also painted some and also added painted some darker gray around the eyes right here, and then pretty much just painted some wrinkles on his face and some under his eyes, and painted this little and painted like the wrinkles on the forehead right here, and yeah, so that's pretty much it for the face. Okay, so sorry about that, and sorry about that. Okay, so starting off with the torso right here. So pretty much for the torso, I pretty much just pretty much paint like this little red like gown part right here on the torso right here, and also painted the skin tone right there, and then added some little like painted some like silver lines or some like silver lines right here, because well, in one photo that I saw of what Palpatine looked like, it kind of looked like there's like some silver lines what on like the little red like gown part on the torso, and also his robes right here pretty much was just made from computer paper, and then I just painted it black. The belt right here was just made from e-tape, and then added a little detail a little bit on the belt, and then also the little gown part on the legs was pretty much made was pretty much used e-tape for that and painted it red. And one more thing for the minifigure I did was I sculpted the little, if I just move the arms, I also um, sculpted the little sleeves right here, and you can see a little bit right here. So pretty much I sculpted the sleeves right here, and then also painted the inside of the sleeves right here red right there for his like red gown right there, and yeah, so that's pretty much it for Palpatine, and that's it for the minifigures of the showcase. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the minifigures of the showcase, and yeah, so let's move on to the minifigures that I made, and then I also want to talk about some, which I'll talk about at the end, and yeah, so let's look at the minifigure that I made right here, and we'll move on to the updated one at the end. So yeah, so starting off, we have um, Nightmare oh well, not we have Batman in the Nightmare sequence in Batman versus Superman right here. So starting off with him, the bat cowl right here was just made from it was pretty much just the regular Batman cowl, but the ears sanded, and then also made this little goggles thing right here. I sculpted the front of it, and also added some e-tape for the little strap on it. It's hard to see a little bit. You can see a little bit of it right there. Pretty much I added some e-tape right there, and yeah. Now for the face, if we remove the back cow, I pretty much just uh it's pretty much the face is just the Lego Bruce Wayne / Batman head. Pretty much, but I painted the eyes right here, and then painted some stubble right here, and then yeah, pretty much just painted like the eyes right here, and then also made the little scarf right here, out of paper right here and just painted it light brown. And yeah, now the little trench coat right here was made from paper. Is pretty much just computer paper, but I pretty much painted like um the little um pretty much overcoat details right here, like the buttons and like the little things right there, and then for like the little Batman outfits right here. And as you can see with everything spread out on the torso right here, you can see right here. So pretty much on the torso right here, as you can see, I painted like the little muscles right here, and then also for the little top, not top, the little chest muscle right here. So pretty much how I did that right there was pretty much just used a glue gun and then just glued like the front of the torso and then just sanded it the front of it and just painted it in dark gray and then painted the Batman symbol on it right there. And starting off with the legs right here, I just pretty much, sorry about that, and as you can see, if this will be fixed, as you can see, I pretty much just painted a little belt, the utility belt right here, and then just painted the little pockets and like a little stuff right here, and some boots right here on some dark, on some not dark but some tan legs right there. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for Batman from the nightmare sequence in Batman vs Superman. And yeah, so going on with our final minifigure, which is a updated minifigure, which is Cable from Deadpool 2. So starting off with him, pretty much I updated the face right here. Pretty much just removed the little stubble paint that I painted onto him, and then just painted some new eyebrows. Updated the little eye right there, by painting it orange around the pupil, and then also did some little updates on the hair right here, and then also updated the torso right here. Pretty much updated the bandolier right here by using regular tape and just painted black, and also added some of the little details right here on the bandolier, and then also painted a little belt right here and painted some pockets and painted some new boots right there, and and also painted some new sleeves right here, and then yeah, so, and then also you can see the back right here, and yeah, so also a few more things. I also um um where is it? Okay, I found it. Also repainted this little thing right here on the back of the back of his gun right there, and then also he also has the little teddy bear right here, which can still be on his back right here, as you can see. You can still hook on his back, and yeah. So that's pretty much it for the rest of the minifigures. And also one more thing, I also have another minifigure that I'm working on right here, which is this guy. So that'll be in the next video. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, click the bell to notify when videos will come, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links to those will be down in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye.